Hello, 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 all of my beautiful cousins out there in the YouTube universe. It's your girl, Ashley E, with another episode of Shits and Giggles. Now, you guys, today, there will be no giggles. This is actually ridiculous. I can't believe what I'm about to show you, but I am about to show you. I don't know if you guys saw the fight that happened at Disney. A lot of people only saw like 20 seconds of the fight, but the fight was much longer than that. I'm going to go right into the video. Here we go. Let me just make this bigger for everyone to see. Alright, now just listen and I'll have my commentary at the end. Take a look.
To underscore all of this, the fight that you're about to see took place at Disneyland in Toon Town. That's right, the place where you take your toddlers when you go to Disneyland. All right, let's take a look at it. Again, you're going to see a guy there in the video. He's wearing a bright pink shirt. It may look red on your screen. He apparently gets into some sort of discussion that escalates quite quickly as a woman in a white tank top spits in his face and then he punches her. And then a guy in a white t-shirt. By the way, all these people seem to be either related or all friends. There was definitely all at Disneyland together. The guy in the white shirt, he starts hitting. And then another woman who's in a beige tank top, she gets into the fracas. Now this goes on for some time. It dies down just for a moment, and then it picks back up again as the two women start fighting each other. Then the men enter the fight again, and then somewhere in all of this, a woman gets up from her mobility scooter. She gets involved in the melee, and then she ends up on the ground. It doesn't stop there. It stops and starts at least 2 or 3 more times. That's when park goers actually intervened in all of this, and then we see security come in. They break up the fight, and as we understand, that family was escorted out of Toontown and out of Disneyland. As far as a statement from Disneyland, we've reached out to them. At this point, they have not responded. We'll continue to effort that in the morning. And we're not sure if there are any sort of criminal charges against the people involved in all of this.
Okay, you guys just heard that. Now, what do you think about that? How do you feel about that? For me, first of all, I don't know if you guys heard her. She said this was a family, meaning these people came to Disneyland together. Now, she said an altercation broke out. It was just words. Then she said the lady in the white spit in the man's face. Now, I want to stop there for a minute. Spit in his face? I consider spitting in someone's face the nastiest thing you can ever do to degrade them. Am I saying what he did was right? No. But I'm saying her spitting in his face definitely was not right. And me knowing myself, if that was me in that situation, I would have punched her ass in the face too. I'm sorry, but I would have done that. You guys, that altercation was so messy. I watched it like 3 or 4 times trying to figure out what's going on. So this is what I gathered from the situation. I think that the man in the pink, which I think it was red, I don't think it was pink. The man in the red and the woman in the white, like she said, they got into it. The lady spit in his face. They proceed to fight. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed the guy that was in the white shirt. That's the lady in the white shirt's boyfriend, baby daddy, husband, or something. Because he was definitely defending her, and she kept telling him to get their kids. The girl in the beige shirt is the girlfriend to the guy in the red shirt. Now, as you notice in the beginning of the video, she was defending him. But somehow the mom got out of the scooter. She did not. I repeat, she did not get out of her scooter to fight. You could tell that lady was trying to break up the fight. In the midst of the fight, she was knocked down and she was hurt because they literally had to drag her away. She was walking, but she wasn't walking like she was at first. So they had to drag her away, and someone did say she was hurt. So she was not involved in the fight. She was actually trying to break it up. And she's actually the mother of the guy in the red shirt. See, like I told you guys, I watched this video 50 times. I listened to this video. That was his mom. And that's why he proceeded to beat up his girlfriend. See, he didn't realize his girlfriend was helping him when she accidentally hit his mom and knocked her down. All he thought was that she hit his mom. So he proceeded to beat her up. Now, again, I say I am not condoning anything he did, but I don't care who you are, my husband, my kids, my dad. If you put your hands on my mother, I'm going to beat your ass. Now, with all that being said, do I condone any of this? Hell fucking no. Why? Because Disneyland is for kids. It is not for adults. I know adults want to go there. They want to take their pictures for the gram, for Facebook, to stunt or to gain clout or whatever. But that place was designed specifically for kids. So that should not have went down there. And the fact that they are family members. Now, I don't know if the guy in the red shirt and the girl in the white shirts are sisters and brothers or are they cousins. But they are definitely family members and they were there together. And I do not agree with them doing that in a public place, first of all. I was raised on what goes on in this house stays in this house. Same being said, what goes on in the family stay between the family. So that should not have been done at Disney World or Disneyland or wherever it was at Disney. Secondly, why the heck did it take the bystanders so long to intervene? Now, I do understand that they are family, so I'm sure people saw them together before this fight broke out, so they didn't want to jump in. But come on now, this was a lady against a man. There's no way they should have been fighting over 2 minutes before anybody intervened. And that's why I cannot fault the lady in the white shirt's boyfriend, baby daddy, husband, whatever he was. I cannot fault him because he was defending his woman. I cannot fault the lady that helped her man in the red shirt because she was defending her man. Because you best to believe if you put your hands on my husband in front of me, you're going to have to fight both of us. I'm sorry. We are not one. I mean, we are not two people. We are one. July 2nd, 2005, we became one. So if you hit him, goddamn it, it's just like you hit me. And I'm coming for your ass with vengeance. I don't even know what much more I could say about this fight. It's like, it's sad. What happened to families getting along? What happened to families sticking together? You know, this day and age, the only time families get together is for a freaking funeral. And that is so sad. We get at the funeral and mourn the person we hadn't seen in years. Mourn the person we never called and checked on. That is ridiculous. If you are listening, if you are watching this video and you hear the sound of my voice and you have some animosity or beef with anyone in your family, correct it now. ASAP. Tomorrow is not promised. I am an only child. I do not have brothers and sisters. I don't have a bond with anyone in my family tight like cousins should have a tight bond. I don't have that. I feel like I grew up by myself and trust and believe this is not a feeling anyone wants to go through. I dealt with this my entire life. So therefore, I try my best to keep in contact with the people that show me love and love me, and the rest I don't worry about. But if I had a brother and sister in this world, you best to believe there is no way we would be in public bickering, arguing like strangers. I'm sorry. I was not raised like that. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you were not raised like that. So like I said, if you hear the sound of my voice, please, right now, call your sister or your brother and tell them you love them. Tell them how much you appreciate them. If you don't have a tight relationship with them, build it back up. See, that's where we go wrong. Everybody keeps saying the world is mad. The world is mad. No, when we got out of doing family things and sticking with family, that's when everything went wrong. Love on your family. Love on your community. Become one. Let's stop being divided. Together we stand. You hear me? Did y'all learn anything from the Planet of the Apes movie? Because I sure did. One person is weak, but all of us together as a family, as a unit, we are a mighty, mighty, mighty force to be reckoned with. You guys, that was just another video from Ashley E., That's me. And always remember, whatever you do, every day, go in that bathroom, sit down on that toilet, and do what? Take a shit. Because if you don't, guess what? That shit gonna be so piled up in your body, it's gonna start coming out of your mouth. And guess what that means? That means you're full of shit. Don't forget, take a shit. Bye-bye.